let's look at the 4 games coming up next week. On Saturday, the 89ers and the Hurricanes play. A game we don't have to talk too much about it, but if the Hurricanes win, they look good in terms of the playoff picture.
Sure. If the Hurricanes win that game, that's one extra boost. They'll probably be tied with the Demons because the Demons have a bye, I think. So it'll come down to that final weekend for that last playoff spot. So both teams have something to play for.
Yeah. The other game on Saturday is the Razorbacks against the Rebels.
Right.
How do you see that game playing out? A different Razorback team than a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, that game, they're in playing their 3rd game in 7 days, so they could be really tired or they could be really firing on all cylinders. And if they're firing on all cylinders, they're going to be pretty good. If they're really tired, they might start to peter out at some point. For us, it's a question of how do we handle the adversity of losing a game that we thought we could have done well against the Diggers, and we had a pretty bad showing. If we can rebound from that, then I think we'll be okay.
Since John Rock left, are you focused less on the passing game now and more on their run game?
I think we were always focused on the run game because of Jeffrey, but their passing game is their passing game. Kenny Sewell is going to move the engineer and move that offense because he's used to doing it. He knows that offense. So he's going to tweak it what he needs to do on the field as much as he can. The big thing for us is try to get after him and put pressure on him. In the Towers game, he threw a lot of bad balls when he had pressure, so that's probably one of the big things that we're going to really try to do is, blitz the hell out of him or do something. Try to get him to put in a situation that he's uncomfortable, so then we can make them one-dimensional. And hopefully that one dimension we can shut down as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then on Sunday we have 2 games. The first game is the Tigers against the Swans. I think we can both agree we expect the Tigers to win that one.
Yeah, I would think so. I think the Swans have kind of maybe, seen better days before, and they're kind of getting through the season now.
Then on Sunday we have the Gold Diggers playing at home against the Towers. This has been a weird rivalry these past couple of years. Last year when they played at the Gold Diggers home field, the Gold Diggers lost 33-0.
Right.
And yet they still won in playoffs. So this game means something, but not that much at all. Or how do you see it? Because it comes down to the playoff.
Well, if they win out, I think the Gold Diggers actually have a chance to move into first. I think, or tied for first. But either way for them, what they're going to wind up doing is play their hearts out to try to be successful. And they haven't had the Diggers haven't had much success during the regular season against them. They've actually lost the regular season games and then they win in the playoffs. So it's maybe the Towers might want to give one up in every season and so they can win
if it was that easy.
Yeah, if it's cut and dry like that, you might want to think about that, but who knows.
Yeah.
So, it should be a good game.
Yeah. And who do you see winning in this game?
They're both good teams. If the Diggers come out and play like they played against us, I'd probably say that they're gonna have a good day. But they're both complete teams, and the Towers are still probably the favorites. So you might give the home field advantage. I'd say it's an even if you were better. It's an even maybe 2 points. Because of home field advantage. But that's about it.
Okay.
It's got a close game.
So I hear you saying Gold Diggers.
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe.
I'm
saying more even.
I'm saying the Towers though.
Yeah. Well, that's fine. Then we'll find out.
Yeah.
So.
And then maybe they lose in the playoff, and then it's the same as last year.
Yeah, it could be. It could be. So we'll see.
But an interesting game, nonetheless.
Yeah. Definitely.
Okay.
So.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
And we won't be seeing each other for a while after this week because of the national team break.
Good. Go to Italy. Go to Italy, do the national team stuff.
Yeah, but I'll see you in a couple of weeks though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully we bring home the gold.
Yeah, that would be nice.
That would be great.
Okay, thank you. That was it for this week's Rep Report. I'll see you next week talking about the national team.